What's up, everyone? Jared here, and today we are taking a look at the brand new Savage Crucible Shadow Slate Lemurian. This was a part of their in-stock sale just a couple of weeks ago now, and this is supposed to be kind of like their Slate basic beginner figure almost. So we're going to be giving it just a quick review to show you guys what's going on here. Maybe, decide if you want to try to pick one up at a con or not. This is going to be sold at their cons going forward. I'm not sure if it's going to be a part of any in-stock sale in the future or not, but you'll definitely be able to get it directly from them at their conventions, is what they've said. So, without further ado, let's get him out of his box and let's take a closer look. Alrighty, guys, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the articulation of this brand new Shadow Slate from Savage Crucible. Starting with the head, you do get, it is a double ball peg in there, double ball joint. That does give you some pretty good range upwards, pretty good movement downwards. So let's go out to the, how could I forget? You get the super jaw unhinging, which is very, it fits with this lizard-like motif. So that works pretty good. Going to the shoulders, you get perfectly horizontal there, very nice. There's a nice butterfly joint here that goes about that far. You can actually unhinge it a little more, but you start to see some separation there, so probably not wanting to do that. You do get a, it is a bicep swivel, but it's technically a floating piece because the joint is actually in here. And you do get about 90 degrees on that bend, which is pretty good. And of course you do get the regular horizontal hinge for the hand. But for the gripping hand, you do get a nice vertical hinge, which I love. I love getting vertical hinged hands, especially for holding stuff, because 9 out of 10 times, that's the movement you're going to be doing. Going to the torso, you get about that far down, which is great movement. There's a ball dumbbell peg in there, and I think at the bottom as well. No hinges here, all ball pegs, and he goes about that far back. You do get a little bit of a gap in there, but that's okay. Going to the torso, you get great spread there. That's really nice. His legs can go about that far up, that far back. Still pretty good. There is a cut in there. You do get a double jointed knee, which works quite nice. And then going down to the feet, you can move them up about that far and back about that far as well. And you get a pretty nice toe hinge in there as well. I have had the issue with some of these where toe hinges are really loose and they fall over easily. This one has not been bad so far. Oh, and for the tail, you do get a hinge in there. So you can hinge it, swivel it around, do some posing with that. So that's nice. Let's go over accessories. See, I just said he hasn't had a hard time standing. I think he's going to prove me wrong this video. Yeah, he definitely is. So starting with the accessories, you already see his silver sword in his hand. God, I was speaking your praises, man. You had to do that. Yep. You get another silver sword, which is unpainted, but it's a very nice sculpt. And you get the alternate hands. The reason why this is so light on accessories, unlike the other ones, is that this is supposed to be like a slate that you're supposed to basically repaint and customize and make it your own. But overall, even just for a slate, I think the detail here is great. I mean, I love that this, I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but it's not really black. It's more of like a dark maroon, purplish red, which is great. I think the head sculpt looks very nice. The eyes painted very well, and you get that nice pink paint in his mouth too. So I think this is going to be a really good figure to customize, but honestly, if you just wanted to give him some extra weapons, maybe some armor, he could be a good figure all on his own, you know? I really like the color they did here. You know, normally I'd like to talk more about the aesthetic, but it's kind of bare bones for the purpose of customizing. So during the in-stock sale, these were $19 a piece, and I believe that will be the show price as well. If not, it should be somewhere in that ballpark. But overall, I think for the $19 price point, you don't get a ton. But if you were to look at like what other $20 figures are out there on the market, not many, and definitely not many of this quality. You know, what could be made up for in paint apps, you can do yourself, or you could just leave it like it is. I don't think it's bad on its own. I actually really like the color. I might customize one and keep one the way it is. So overall, I'm going to be giving this figure, I think I'm going to give it a 10, just solely based on price, accessories, articulation, design. I'm going to give it a 9.5 just because it is a technically artist slate. But that should not deter you from getting this figure if you think it's really cool, or if you're just trying to get into Savage Crucible and have the opportunity. So thank you guys for watching very much. Let me know what you guys are thinking of Savage Crucible. This is either our second or third video we've made on them so far, and I am really impressed with this lineup. I hope you guys are too. So let me know down below in the comments what you guys think of Savage Crucible, who's been your favorite release so far, and do you want us to cover more? Because we can easily do that. There's 2 more waves coming out, and we are planning on doing that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, dislike if you hated it. Subscribe for more videos. Of course, we upload weekly, usually Tuesdays and Thursdays. Sometimes there's an extra in there, sometimes there's not. But in the meantime, have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time.